Oh yeah. Those sick fucking jams. What's up, Ish? What's up, bitches? What's up? Damn. It's your boy, Papa Swole, yo. We're here to make some sick fucking games. Making them games. Making them games. Bow, 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 bow. Chicken banana, banana, boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, Papa Swolio is ready to go. It's Friday, fam. Are you ready to make some sick fucking games on a Friday eve? Afternoon, bitches. Yeah. Come on. Get Papa with it. Get some Swolio. Stroke your beard. Ladies and gentlemen, stroke your beards. If you don't got a beard, stroke something, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Get it. Oh. Making sick fucking gains. Come on, make those. Yeah, let's make it juicy for Daddy. Oh yeah. We's about to get started, fam. Here we go. Oh yeah. Thrust right, thrust left. All right, here we go. It's getting weird. Let's get weirder. Fitness without the bullshit, no bullshit.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
All right, testing. Test. Testing. Testing. Is this mic on? Testing, testicles. A testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 1000. Hello, and 70 Schwan of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and the slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What is going on? Yeah, Booshes. Welcome, everyone, on joining live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and a Twitch. It's your boy, Papa Swole, and I'm here with some Friday Fire. What is going on? Yas Beaches, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Gain Train. Let's see here. Hello, Instagram. What's going on? We got a good Friday going down, I assume. I haven't let the sun kiss my tits yet, but I've been rocking. I'm trying to rock. It's like perma rock. I'm trying to rock. It's hard to rock all the time, but we do our best. Don't we now? Don't we? Drop some comments. Drop some flavor. What'd you train today? Did you train today? Dost thou pumpeth yet on a Friday? Let me change that. Let me turn off that light. Let me see if it gets a little bit nicer in here. Oh yeah, there we go. That was a little bit bright. I was a little bit overexposed. I don't want to expose myself. I expose myself on my terms. If I don't want to be exposed yet, I'm not going to be exposed. You cannot expose me if I don't want to be exposed. Are we ready? What's going on, IG? What's good? So we got some good stuff. We got some good stuff going on. We had a good question of the day before the podcast went on. Those of you that listen, that was a good start. Today's episode is 1071. The choices that we make, hopefully gonna light some fucking fire. Hopefully gonna light some fire under your tits. And so if you've gotten your pump on today, if you have already pumped, what did you train? What are you going to train if you didn't yet? For me, it's going to be like a mobility day. It's going to be mobility. I'm going to do some swolga. I'm going to do some stretching. I'm going to do some foam rolling. I want to get in there. Like a fucking bear. And I got some content to fucking do. I actually will reiterate this because I have a few options, but I still want to put it out there for those of you that didn't hear yesterday's podcast that I am looking for a video editor. Or two, depending. So make sure you submit your information, maybe some links to some example edits that you've done. If you like the content that I do on social, Facebook, Instagram, and especially on YouTube, make sure you send me a message over team, TEAM, at swolenormous.com with some background with your skills. I'm looking for a skilled video editor. So just hit me up and I would love to talk to you and be like, hello. And you'd be like, hello. And I'll be like, what's up? And you're like, what's up? And then we'll talk. If you're interested in joining the Swole team. So it really does help if you like the shit. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, it's even better because then you're going to like what you're doing. So hit me up, team at swolenormous.com. That being said, let's jump into the episode. Let's see what we got going on. Who's pumping what today? Chest and shoulders after the show? Wise. You wait till the show's fucking over to get your pump on. You wait. Just you wait. You wait for daddy to finish. I'm not done yet. Hey, I'm not done yet. There we go. YouTube. Yeah, and for those of you that like to watch on YouTube, remember, you can watch on YouTube. All you got to do is go to the Daily Swole podcast. Second channel just for the live streams for the Daily Sleaze. We also have Sunday Fun Day Q and Anus. It's going to be a Game of Thrones Q and Anus. It's going to be like a Game of Thrones anus on Sunday. So it's going to be, why don't we just do like a Game of Thrones themed Q&A? That will be fun because we'll do a general Q&A, of course, but when I make that post, it'll be Game of Thrones oriented. Themed, maybe. You can ask any kind of questions. I'm not an expert on the stuff, but I do love the show, and I am looking forward to the new season on Sunday. I'm sure a lot of you are too. It's going to be a good weekend, good way to end the weekend. It's a good way to wrap it up on a Sunday eve. Let's see. We got chicken leg day. Chicken leg day. I'm doing some recording here too. Chicken leg day. Come on, man. Chicken schlegs. Chicken leg day. Well, if you do leg day right, you're not going to have chicken legs. You got to do it right. You got to do it right. This afternoon coffee, there's nothing better than just some good afternoon fucking coffee. Am I right or am I right? Or am I right? Oh, some good juicy. I see myself as a bit of an abnormality. In what way? You haven't seen a single episode. You don't have to. You don't have to watch it. It doesn't take away from anyone else. You're only missing out. It's a great show. It's a great show. It's a good show. I don't watch much. I don't watch many things. I don't take time out of like what I'm trying to do in terms of content creation and stuff. I don't take a lot of time out to watch things, to watch shows, to keep up. But this one I will. This one I'll finish. It's because every single episode is like, it's a movie. Every episode is epic, and it's once a week. It's a nice thing to kind of keep the engine running. It's a nice thing to unplug, but it's such a great show. I need to get home and do some yoga and meditation after work so I don't fuck my weekend up from this BS at work. Meditation is the key. I'm going to do some after this too. And you can do it more than once a day if you want to. Those of you that are getting into it. So let's just jump right into the nips and the tits of this episode. The choices that we make. So as you probably can tell, as you're probably used to, on Fridays are usually more freestyle. Fridays are more like, all right, you fuckers, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're planning. I know what goes on Fridays. I know what goes on. I know what happens. I know what happens on a Friday. I know what happy hour is. I know what everyone else is doing. I know people go out to dinner. I know you go to the movies. I know people go out and do things with your free fucking time. What choices are you making that's helping you get closer to your goals? That is the conversation that we have to have more of. It's not that you're not going to be doing things. It's not that you're not going to have time off. It's that, are you putting the right shit into your mouth? Are you making the right decisions? So often we just don't make the right decisions and we feel like we are a victim to our decisions, to our outcomes. You know, if you make a decision to eat garbage food and then you're going to complain that you're not losing weight, or you're going to eat shit, not train, and then complain that, oh, it's so hard for me to gain. I eat so many things, but you're not tracking how many calories you're consuming. You don't know if you're eating enough. You're not paying attention to your training. You're not hydrating. You're not sleeping. Then you're not going to make some fucking gains. You're not going to build muscle. It's amazing what people say they want and then what people don't do. So rather than say that you want something, rather than talk about wanting to start, rather than talking about the difficulties and complaining about the challenging aspect of it, we covered yesterday that if it's not a challenge, it's not worth doing. If it's not a challenge, it's not going to get you results. It's only going to benefit you if it is challenging. If it's not challenging, then it's not going to lead to anything valuable. If it's easy, it's not worth it. If it's easy, it's not helping you. If it's easy, it's not going to lead to an optimal outcome. That's usually how it works. If it's easy, anyone can do it. So everyone either does or no one does it because it's just too easy and then everyone can have it. People want things that are hard to achieve. That's what people say they want. It's nice to think, hey, I want this because I want what people can't really get. I want something that most people don't have because it's challenging. And then you can it's for your own ego. A lot of people are training and being in shape and trying to get abs and trying to lose weight and trying to build muscle in order to satisfy their own ego and their own needs to show to the world. And really your resume, your life resume, your health resume is what we want to think about this in this sense. When you go to a job, you have to have the skills. And people don't know who you are. So you give them your resume, right? This is where I went to school. This is what I've studied. This is where I've worked. It's like a summary. Hey, this is what I can do. And this is what I've done so far. Hire me. Okay. Now, when you walk down the street and you are in shape and you have muscle tone and you have, you're showing what your body is, essentially. What your body has gone through, maybe what it was. And you might still be overweight, but you're making the right decisions. Just think about your body for yourself. Forget about what other people think, because it doesn't matter what other people think. It really does not. So I don't want you to get hung up on thinking like, oh shit, I'm fat, so now I'm going to be embarrassed to walk around. No one's thinking about this. No one's thinking about your body as a resume. No one talks about this shit. I am. So for you, your body is your reflection of how you treat it. Your body is a reflection of your own resume. You know, your body is your resume. Your body is your fucking resume. And you need to have a really good resume. You need to have a lot of respect for what you walk around with, because that's literally the result of what you do. If you are in good shape, guess what that means? That means that you're going to the gym, or you're doing exercise, or you're working out. Whatever you're doing, it means that you're doing it. And it shows that you're doing it. It's just proof. It's just proof of what you do outside of, you know, wherever you are, whether you're in a supermarket, whether you're in the gym, whether you're walking down the street, whether you're in your house, taking a shower, taking a shit. You are just a walking resume. You're a walking sum. You are a walking last chapter of the story of your life. And you're just constantly writing more chapters. You're writing more pages every single day. And where you are right now is a result of the choices that you've made in the past. Where you are right now it's a result of your choices. If you have injuries, it's a result of things that have happened. Maybe some of the things you wanted to happen or you wanted to try to do, and then it resulted poorly. Sometimes you might have had an accident. It wasn't your fault, but that's still your past. You are a result of your past. And most of what your past is are choices that you've made. So your current health, your current physique, your current state of existence is a result of the occurrences and the choices that you've made over the course of your entire life. And what's interesting about what you do in the moment, unfortunately, we don't take the good things that we do with that long-term result. And I want to explain what that means, because it doesn't make sense right now, but it will in a couple moments. If you have a great workout, and I'm hoping that a lot of you do today, regardless of whether it's good or bad, you're going to go and work out. If you have a good workout today, most people don't think of that workout as benefiting them 30 years from now. If you work out today, do you think, hey, I'm working out today, this is going to be great in 30 years? No, you had a great workout, you feel good, you look in the mirror, okay, I'm losing weight. You think short term. That's the way human beings work. We think in the now. Are we good now? How do we feel now? How do we look now? But what's interesting is that workout is absolutely affecting our body and our health 30 years from now. Now, that one workout might not make all the difference, but good things lead to those good results. Good things lead to those good results. But it's very easy to look at the contrast and to understand why a good workout means and affects you 30 years from now. Because if you went to the gym today, or you walked down the street, or something happened to you bad, let's say you hurt something, you blew out your knee, you got hit by a car, something bad happened to you today in the moment, that is going to affect you 30 years from now. You might still have a back problem. You might still have a knee problem. You might still have a shoulder problem. You might still have those effects from what happened 30 years prior. So those are extreme situations, but we don't look at the good with that same type of domino effect. We would look at the bad, and that makes sense. A lot of you have issues today, and you could drop that in the comments below if you want. A lot of you have issues today that happened and occurred in an instant, in a moment, like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So just like one of those bad instances can have a ripple effect over the course of your life, so can a good workout, so can making good choices. And what's amazingly powerful about that concept is you are in control of your choices. You can't control if a meteor comes out of the fucking sky and lands on your house. But what you can control is whether or not you put garbage into your mouth or you eat real food. You can control whether or not you go to happy hour, or you say, you know what, I'm going to go to the gym and meal prep and get a head start so I can go hiking on Saturday. You can make those better decisions. And those better decisions, just like the injury that will have an effect 5, 10, 15 years down the road, those good decisions will have an effect 10, 15, 20 years down the road. The only reason I have muscle, the only reason I have my physique and where I am right now physically, it's because I've been lifting for the past 20 fucking years. So each one of those things, of course, builds up, right? They're bricks in the wall. Each workout, it adds. One adds to the next, one adds to the next. And it's a snowball effect, but you have to keep on placing those bricks, right? One brick at a time. So each individual workout, you could say, well, if I missed one workout, it's no big deal. But then if you say that for all of them, like it's the same thing. I can make it every time I've worked out in my life. Here's an interesting way to think about it. Every single time I've worked out in my life has been a choice. I have never once been forced to work out. Not once. Not once. Not once have I ever been forced at gunpoint. We're going to kill your whole family unless you go get a sick pump today. Never. Not once have I ever been forced to do yoga. Not once have I ever been forced to work out. Not a single fucking time have I ever been forced to go take care of my health. Think about that. Not once, not one single time have I ever been forced to make the decision to take care of my body. Never been forced to exercise, never been forced to eat better foods, never been forced to do that. Those are my choices. And that is going to have massive rippling effects for the rest of my life. A lot of people feel victimized and they play the victim card. Like you're forced to eat this junk food because you went to a party. Well, first off, you chose to go to that party. And second off, no one force fed you. You just didn't want anyone to think badly about you or to give you shit for it. You know, fuck all the, it's your choice. Just as I've made every choice to be healthy, you've made every choice to be unhealthy. Every time you skip a workout, that's also a choice. That's also a decision. So just as it's my choice to go to the gym, it's also my choice if I don't go. It's your choice if you don't go. It's a massive decision, but you don't think about that in the short term, right? Human beings are short-term thinkers. We think right now, oh, it's no big deal. It's just one, right? Oh, it's just one bite. Oh, it's just one slice of pizza. Oh, it's just one workout. Come on, skip that. We'll go, oh, it's just one this. Oh, it's just this. That's what everyone says. It's just one. Sure, of course it's just one. I get it. I'm not a fucking idiot. Of course it's just one, you jabroni. Of course it's just one, but guess what happens after one? One leads to two leads to three. And what's much more devastating than just one, right? Any one of those workouts that I've done in the past, one of them, you could just throw that out. I'll look the same, one workout. However, if you take that mentality of skipping like it's okay, then that one that I've skipped will probably have peppered in a lot more of those missing, it would take away a bunch of other workouts throughout my entire life because that mentality just makes it more of an acceptable excuse. I would rationalize. It's that mentality of rationalization that skipping is okay, that not taking care of your health is okay. So that's the mentality that I want you to think about when people ask you about cheat meals. Look, I don't fucking care if you have pizza or not. It doesn't make pizza healthy. Like everyone comes at me, you don't eat pizza, you don't do this pizza, but what about one time a week? What about cheat meals? What about this? Look, I don't give two fucking shits whether or not you eat pizza tonight. I don't give a fuck. It's not my body that's being affected by it. I don't care what your rationalization is for it. It's besides the point. It doesn't matter how you want to justify it. Well, I think everyone needs to cheat. Fine, that's still an excuse. You're still trying to rationalize that. I don't fucking care. It's not my body. I will make a better decision and you will make a worse decision. That's fine. You can rationalize it. It's not my brain that's getting the wiring fucked up. That's how that works. If you're going to do it, don't justify it. But then if you're not justifying it, then what's your real reason? And I want you to think about that too. When you make your decisions, look, I'm just showing you. This episode is just kind of like exposing, pulling back the veil a little bit. Oh, all these things are my choices. So you have control. And whether you make those decisions, that's right. That's on you. That's your decision. That's your choice. So for example, if you are going to eat junk food tonight, all right, I'm planning on binging. I deserve a cheat day. I deserve a cheat day. Okay, do you? So why? You're going to say how it like ramps up your metabolism and all that bullshit. No. Oh, it fits your macros. Another excuse or justification. Okay, what else you got? If you take away the excuses and just leave, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to own it. Let's just say that, whatever your reason is, it doesn't matter. Let's say I'm going to eat this and I'm going to own it. I'm making this decision. It's my decision. And look, this is my point of view. If you're doing it, Own it. It's your decision. You're dealing with the consequences, not me. I'm just trying to give you some different perspectives so you make the decisions for the right reasons. So let's say you take away your justification, your excuse. You take away your reasoning to, massage your brain to make you feel better about it. Let's say you take away the excuse. But then what's your reason? What's your reason? If you take away this is going to speed up my metabolism. You take away, but if it fits my macros, but it's just one meal. But it's just this. But it's just this. All justifications, all excuses. So if you take all that away, then why are you eating it? There's nothing else. So that should be, okay, now make the choice. If you're not making an excuse, if you're not bullshitting yourself, now what is your choice? Now what is your decision? Now what is the outcome? Now what are you going to do? You have to remove all that bullshit. And someone said that before. Someone said it up here. Yeah, that's part of taking responsibility. So that's the first step, taking responsibility. You need to get rid of those justifications and those excuses, and then you can make your choice. But oftentimes, if you remove all those bullshit fucking excuses, then what's your choice? Then give a reason. Why? What's the reason? What is the reason? And it's not like it's no skin off, it's no hair off my beard. It really isn't, whether you do it or not. I'm not fucking Santa Claus keeping a list of who's fucking fat and who's nice. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything fast enough. I'm not keeping a list. I'm not looking over your shoulder like, I'm disappointed in you. I want you to make the decisions for you. I want you to make the right decisions, optimal decisions for you, but I'm not in any position to tell you or to judge your decisions. I just think that a lot of people make decisions and choices off shitty fucking information. They play the victim to themselves as if they're a victim of their surroundings, and they justify it by not taking responsibility for it. And that's fucking bullshit. You're just lying to yourself. You're not fooling me. That's the whole thing. That's pretty much what this episode's about. You're not fooling me. Not like that's the goal, but you're only fucking hurting yourself. You're not affecting me. So whether or not you like my content on cheat meals, whether you like my content on slacking off, whether you think, I think we should have a cheat meal once a week. I think pizza is okay. I think it's great to eat fucking soy. I don't care what you do. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. As much as I'll make content and I'll go so fucking hard, it's for people that are ready to hear what I have to say. Because not enough people are saying it the way I'm saying it. It's for people that are ready for it. If you still want to do that, if you want to live in your fucking bubble, that's fine. Go do it. I literally do not lose an ounce of sleep over knowing that you went out binge drinking and you ate later. But here's the shit of it. Then when I give you a strong, blunt answer, when you're like, hey, whenever I go out and, what are some good options when I go out drinking and it's like late at night? It's like, you're fundamentally making garbage choices. You want me to say, you can go here and eat this when you're out fucking binge drinking. It's like you're making bad decisions. The only decision to make is to not make those to begin with. If you're drinking a lot of alcohol, you're not going to be healthy. You're going to eat a lot of shitty food. You're absorbing a lot of liquid calories. What do you expect? Either stop that or don't. And you don't do it for me. I don't fucking care. You have to care. You have to care. And most people don't. Most people fundamentally don't really give a shit. Most people pretend to themselves that they care. Most people pretend that they care, but they don't, because their actions show that they don't fucking care. If you really cared, you would do it, and it wouldn't be much of a choice. Right here on the board behind me, it wouldn't be a choice. It would be, this is what I'm doing because I fucking care. I want this result, so I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. You're going to do it. If you want the result, you're going to do it. It's not a choice. It's just what's going to happen. Stop making it an option. Stop making it an option to be healthy for yourself. Stop giving it like, should I eat shit or should I eat right? There is no one or the other. It's eat your fucking food. Eat the real shit and go on with your life. Everything is around fucking entertainment for food. That's not what food is here for. The only reason that exists is because you'll pay a lot more than that food is worth, and the business will make money. It's called a business. A restaurant is a business. A supermarket, believe it or not, makes money. It's a business. They're marking up the food. They're sourcing it, they're transporting it, and they're packaging it. They are keeping it cold and they're whatever and ready for you. And they are charging you more than what they paid for it so they can make money. Okay, that's how it works. When you go to a restaurant, you are eating lower quality foods than you would get by making it yourself. They're going to make it taste better so you like it, so you leave a good tip, so you come back and pay for it again. They're going to add things that make it exciting and wonderful. So you're like, oh, it was so good. Okay, great. I love when people say that, oh, go here, it's so good. Oh, the food there is so good. Okay. Food is good. Like real food tastes good. It's tasting good is your body's way of saying, this is something that I need. I can work with this. I can live and survive off this. I can thrive off this. That tastes good. If it's a fucking mouth orgasm, chances are there's some shit in it that shouldn't be there. Chances are, especially if you're buying it out at a restaurant or some fucking place that's preparing food. They're trying to get it to trigger those taste buds, right? It's a business. A restaurant is a business. It's a food business. It's a food service business. They're giving you food so you like it and you come back. There's no altruistic goal there. They're trying to make money. They're trying to make money and they're making money off you and they're making a ton of money. They keep on opening fucking restaurants. Shit. I like the Swole restaurant. I just make my own fucking food. I want the food in my face hole, not my butthole. That's weird. That's a weird fetish. I like the food up here. And then I get to move on with my day. Eat it and leave it. And trust me, when you're eating the right shit and you're eating real food, you get satisfied quick. It works. It fucking works. It works. You're not going to have cravings. You're not going to be missing shit. You satisfy yourself. Fuel up your tank. You're a car. Fuel it up. Fucking pull out of the station. Go get some fucking gains. Go do your shit. Go on with your day. My cheat day is when I can have more than one fruit in my salad. You can have fruit. Fruit's okay. I get some questions sometimes. Do you believe that fruit can make you fat? I guess anything can make you fat if you eat enough of it, but I've never heard anyone slap their stomach and be like, oh, gained too much weight, too many blueberries. It's really hard to eat a ton of calories with fruit before you get full. Anytime you're eating real food, it's hard because if you're eating fruit, you're also getting in fiber. You're getting in fiber and phytonutrients, so it'll fill you up more. It's not like you're eating salty and sweet shit from McDonald's or something like that. So you'll have a limit of how much you can eat. You'll get stuffed. And even if you ate a massive bowl of blueberries, it's not going to be that many calories. It really won't. You're welcome, Richard. People complain about cost for healthy food, yet go out to eat constantly, Kayla. People always complain about healthy food being more expensive, yet anything that you buy that's pre-prepared already at a restaurant, it's so overpriced. It's like going to the bar. Let's say you go to a bar and you get a drink. Let's say you get a whiskey. Someone just mentioned whiskey, so I like whiskey. But let's say you go to a bar and you get whiskey, and it's going to cost you $8, $9, $10 for a shot when you can buy the bottle for $30 or $40. The entire bottle, which will have how many fucking ounces in it. It's ridiculous. I really don't like going out and having a drink because I just can't get around the fact that they are just gouging the fuck out of me for the same thing that I can go and get myself. And then you have to ask yourself, well, if I wouldn't just buy this and drink it at home, then why am I going out to this place and drinking it? Oh, it's social. It's social. You can't go and be social without sucking down some type of like liquor or food or calories. You can't be around people without stuffing shit in your fucking mouth. It's so weird. It's so weird. But people are hooked. People are hooked on food. People are just addicted to food. You're addicted to the idea of food. You're addicted to all the things that have food as a component. And I want you to think about this too. This is a great conversation just for the weekend and in general. Think about everything that we like for entertainment and think of all those things and how there's a food component with everything. Everything. There's always a food component. You can't even get on a fucking airline without them trying to give you some garbage chips and soda. You go to a baseball game. You're going to go watch a game. You're going to go watch a movie. Oh, hey, why don't you eat all this fucking garbage while you're in here? Get all this popcorn and fake butter and shit and all this candy and slushies while you're watching a movie? You wouldn't eat that shit at home. Why would you eat it watching a movie? And who the hell wants to fucking hear crunching popcorn while you're watching a movie? That's the weirdest fucking movie food ever. You go to a baseball game or a football game, it's just garbage hot dogs and shit. You can't do anything without there being a food component. Everything revolves around food. Everything. 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 Name me something. Name me some fun activity that people do when there's no food involved. Oh, you want to go to the park? Oh, we're going to the beach. Well, you're going to have food trucks and you're going to have all this stuff and people selling food on the beach and ice cream and name me something. Name me something. Name me a fucking activity that doesn't have some kind of like mouth pleasure, fucking orgasm, salty, sweet, cold, whatever it is. It's going to be something to suck down. Everything. Everything. Ooh, trampoline jumping. Trampoline park. That could be it. I'm sure they have concessions. You probably go off the trampolines and go and buy something. That's true. Probably not. Hiking in the woods. Well, people usually bring granola and stuff, but yeah, sure. Okay, that could be one. Sex. Some people love food play. Maybe for most people. Most people probably focus on the sex. Some people are like, ooh, chocolate. I could put chocolate on this. If I put chocolate on this dick, maybe it'll taste good. Maybe it'll cover the fact that it's a dirty dick. Yeah, right? If you're going to have, if you use whipped cream during sex, then you're, processed carbs. Papa Swole, I can't have that. It's not gluten-free. I can't eat that. Titties dipped in chocolate. All right, we're off on the sex thing. I think you get the point, though. Think about all those things. Everything is just revolved around because that's how we function. It's instant gratification. That means no matter what is happening in the game, no matter what's happening in the movie, you're still getting enjoyment. You're still eating things that are triggering that response. It's just so I want you to think about it differently. It's in so many places and it's so ubiquitous that we don't even realize until we step back and we're like, holy shit, the fucking food is everywhere. Scuba diving. All right, well, maybe not while you're down there, but I'm sure when you come up, you're hungry, you're eating something on the boat. All right, you can make the argument for eating something at any time just because human beings, we need food. So, of course, there's going to be some things out there, but how many people go scuba diving? 0.0001% of 0.0001% of the population. Like, I mean, it's an extremely small number of people that go scuba diving. Extremely small. You get my point. When people go out on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, when people go out and party, they're going to go and do some dumb shit that's just revolved around eating garbage. And there's going to be some justification while I'm here. And of course, if you're going to be susceptible to wherever you are, you're going to be eating whatever they're offering. So bring your own food, fast, eat first, make some better decisions, right? Make some fucking better decisions. But those decisions are yours. So regardless of what those decisions are and what those choices are, understand that they are your decisions. They are your choices. Those are your choices. They're no one else's. So when you don't have the results, when your resume starts falling apart, aka your body, when you don't like the way it looks, when you don't like the way your results are coming, it's based on your choices. It's a culmination of all those choices you made your entire life. So next time that you have that option to make a choice, what kind of choice are you going to make? What choice are you going to make? And I can't answer that for you, but you have to be more aware and more mindful of those choices. But you're in control of that shit. You're in control of that shit. So go fucking get it. It's Friday. Make the right choices. Always do better. You can do better. You can do better. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1071 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and the Slaycast. In the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Big weekend coming, lots of content, and we have Sunday Funday Q&A this Sunday. of course. So keep an eye out for that post on Instagram and Facebook. You'll see a lot from me. Got some YouTube stuff coming. Swolenormous X members got some major updates coming to Swolenormous X. So got lots of shit coming. Lots of things. Go make some sick fucking gains. Go do your Swolga. Go do your workout. Make sure you tag me. Hit me up on IG. Tag me in your stories when you're getting your pump on. I'd be happy to give you some daps for that. And I will see you tomorrow for 1072. Peace, McGee's fam. Deuce Magoose. Ya boy Papa Swolio. Oh, out.